IPL 2026 is just about one day away. Every team is practicing hard to win this trophy this time. The Gujarat Titans head coach Ashish Nehra and captain Shubhman Gill addressed the media at Narendra Modi Stadium yesterday.
Congratulations, Shubhman Gill and Ashish Nehra. Uh, this time, Nehraji, we have two Sharmas, Ashok Sharma and Ishan Sharma. Ashok Sharma is relatively new, who is going to make his debut, while Ishan Sharma is a veteran. Now, how being a head coach and a fast bowler, how you will handle these two individuals, because one is raw and other one is having loads of experience.
Yeah, see, the first thing first, Ishan Sharma, I don't think so he needs anybody to handle Indian 300 as much. In fact, he is one Sharma who is good enough to help other Sharma. Meaning, Zero Bhi with that much experience. So, but like, yes, when it comes to coaching, you have to do little management, especially with somebody like Ishan Sharma you're talking about. You know, he has lots of experience here, you're not talking about under 19 cricket. Ashok Sharma is raw, yes, but that's a different challenge. You know, young players coming through, but we know what kind of a talent he has been. And he's raw, but whatever I have seen in last few weeks, he has been hard. So आपको वो भी दिखेगा कि soon he is stable enough that he doesn't need it.
Gil, one question to you. You being a captain of Test team, you being a captain of ODI, but unfortunately you were not included in T20 World Cup. So, do you think that this IPL season is an ideal opportunity to prove yourself that you are worth for T20 as well?
Not at all, sir. I think if you look at the past 3 or 4 seasons, I think I have the most runs in IPL. So I don't think I don't have anything to prove in this season particularly. And the 4 years that I've played for this team, I think we have done decently well as a team, and I think I've done decently well as a batsman. So I don't think I need to prove to anyone my worth. I think I need to do what I've been doing for the past 4 years, and as a team we need to be consistent, which I think we have been. If we continue doing that, sooner or later, I think we will win that trophy once more.
You might have seen the World Cup, the ultra-aggressive approach adopted in the power play. And we have seen Titans' approach, of taking the game deep, by keeping wickets in hand. So, you think this is contrary to the approach that, or will we see a different approach this season from Titans?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
सर एट द एंड ऑफ द डे आपको दूसरी टीम से ज़्यादा रन बनाने हैं, चाहे आप 4 रन ज़्यादा बना रहे हो जीतने के लिए, चाहे 150-200 रन ज़्यादा बना रहे हो. एट द क्रिकेट वही एट द एंड ऑफ द डे यू आर प्लेइंग दिस गेम टू विन अ मैच, एंड हाउ यू विन अ मैच it doesn't matter. So there might be a case where we have to chase down to 40 to 50 runs to win a match, yes, or there might be a case where we might have to defend only 160 runs. So as equally ultra aggressive, we are not, I think, one of those teams जो एक मैच की ग्लोरी है चेजिंग की हमको इस सीजन 300 या 350 बनाना. We want to be the team that consistently scores big runs, consistently scores 200, whatever the 200, 220, 180, whatever the seemable target is on that wicket, and we want to win matches in different conditions. We don't want to be a team की जहाँ पे कि पता है कि अगर अच्छा विकेट मिलेगा तो तभी हमारे बैट्समैन रन बनाएंगे या तभी हमारे बॉलर अच्छा करेंगे.
Coach sir, how do you feel that compared to the last season, which areas do you feel that there is a need for improvement or revisions have been made during the pre-matches practices and everything? And for captain, I just want to ask you with new additions in the team, how are you going to balance with the newcomers in the team, and how you are going to balance between the existing ones, and what qualities are you trying to look for in the field?
So I don't think we have had. It's not like I think we released 50 odd players and we got some chances. I think the main core, the main 15, 20 players is the same. So I think the main core is the same. It's about, like you said, it's about refining some of the players which I think even you spoke about last season. I think last season was a successful season in my eyes. I think we were in the top 2 position up until the 14th match, which if you see collectively is a pretty good achievement. Yes, there were some areas that But that will always be there. Even if you win a championship, there would always be things that you could improve on. That's the beauty of the game. But I think our balance and everything is that it's just about maybe one or two players coming back into the combination depending on where we are playing, who we are playing against, if there are any injuries and stuff like that.
Hi Ashish, Aziz here from Delhi Bhaskar. Something about the inclusion of Matthew Bader in the fray. He is coming as a batting coach, and of course T20 batting standards have reached up to 250 runs an innings.
On super flat pitches.
Okay. So of course the Ahmedabad pitch where the final was played, it saw a 250 plus score being scored. How is Gujarat Titans going to approach the?
Which final is for 215 and the last year, if I'm not wrong, RCB defended 191. See, when you talk about all these scores, even till today, they are more 200 runs or more 180 than 250s. But we only remember those 240, 250s. And mind you, that also happening and like I just said, when pitches are flat, when the ball is moving, ball is turning, if the same team can't score 150.
So how Matthew Bader is going to?
Our batting has been very good. It's not that Matthew Bader have come now, Gary Kirsten is not here, Matthew Bader is not here. So for that, Gary Kirsten have come. We have people like Parthy Patel, Vikram Solanki, and here you are talking about international cricket. You know, all these guys, they know how to bat, we just need to support them more guys. And there you go. For that, with heaps of experience, somebody like Matthew Bader is here. It's not that Matthew Bader is going to come here and then we are going to score 250, 260. Right? So the day we need to chase 240, 250, we can definitely do it. Same conversation we were having it earlier.
Just a last question to Shubhman. Regarding the impact player rule, few captains have been vocalized their discomfort regarding the impact player rule. BCCI has cleared that is going to stay in the fray till 2027 IPL. What are your opinions regarding the impact player rule?
Personally, for me, I don't think there should be impact player. I think cricket in general is 11 player game, and on wickets where we play, on the grounds that we play, adding an extra batsman is, I think it takes the skill out of the game. There's a certain skill in the game that you need to have. When you have certain amount of batters, and if a couple of your batters get out, there's a amount of skill that you need to have to still get the scoreboard moving and get your team to a good score. I think with that one extra player, it's making the game more one-dimensional. It's taking a little bit of the skill out of the game. There's chasing 180 on a challenging wicket or 160 on a challenging wicket is, for me, it's personally way more exciting than chasing 220 on a flat wicket. So, I mean, it's going to be there till 2027. It's something that we also spoke about in the captain's meeting yesterday. And hopefully, I understand it makes the game a bit more entertaining, but let's see, it's up to them what the BCCI is they're gonna take their decision. But personally, I don't like it that much.
जब विकेट फ्लैट होती तो इम्पैक्ट प्लेयर की बारी नहीं आती, जब घूम रही होती है तो आटे भी कम पड़ जाता है।
सर मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि बीसीसीआई ने नई नियम लागू की है, तो उसके टीम के लिए कितना चुनौतीपूर्ण कौन से ये जो नेम स्पीच वगैरह
सर कौन सी नियम है आप बताइए ना, आपको बीच रूल पे आस्किंग हो
नेट प्रैक्टिस के लिए, मतलब नेट अलग अलग डिवाइड करेंगे।
सॉरी,
नेट प्रैक्टिस के लिए तो नई नियम अभी लागू की है,
सही नहीं है हमारे सामने नेट प्रैक्टिस के नियम,
मतलब
तो पता नहीं सर,
आपको बता दो,
हमें बता दीजिए, हमें बताइए।
Shubhman, that is very good PGA. With the performances like 1700 plus international runs and multiple centuries across the formats, what does the next phase of your career look like in terms of your personal goals?
So honestly, I'm not the one to look too much into personal goals. I like to, whatever team I'm playing for, whether it be for my country or for Gujarat, I like the team that I'm playing for, I like them to win. And that is where my personal goal starts and that's where it ends. So for me, I think the goal doesn't change. Make my team win as many matches as possible. Obviously as a team when you're playing the IPL, you're playing to win the IPL. If you're playing the series, you're looking to beat the other team in the series. So those are the goals that I look forward for, and I don't really have my personal goals like right now is obviously to win the IPL. once that will end, obviously we're going to have some other tournaments with Indian teams, so my personal goals would change into that, and that's how I like to look about my goals.
This is a question to the coach. Last year we saw that at times the top three order was often vulnerable and the team was somehow reliant on its
You said top three were vulnerable?
no, wait. Sorry. The over reliance on the top three and the middle order was somehow at times were collapsing. So how are you going to address this season? What are the changes have been made?
First thing first, I don't feel as a coach that middle order was collapsing. Top three, yes, they scored heaps of runs and they played pretty much 17, 18 overs. That's why team was where it was after 13, 14 games. Yes, it was a disappointing end to the tournament. But those three scored that many runs, so those guys were batting, very few balls. So it's not easy for middle order. There might be occasion in 14 games, I remember once or twice where you were talking about number 5, 6 could have finished the game, they did not. But it's not easy. So either it's Rahul Tewatia or Shah Rukh Khan or Shardul Rutherford, they did their job, that's why we were there. You see, it's very easy when you talk about a finisher, when you talk about somebody comes in over number 18 to over 35 needed. Every time coach and captain, they want them to do the job. But it's not easy just to do is bowling or Jofra Archer is bowling. So we are pretty much set as a team. Yes, we couldn't finish well. We were looking to play the finals, any team will do and lift the trophy. But even in that game, if you see, those top three didn't score us, Josh Butler wasn't there, captain got out. Still, we were pretty much chasing 230, 235. It's just about, see, any team, when you talk about orange cap, always those top three, they got the orange cap from year one, if I'm not wrong. I don't remember anybody batting 4 or 5 got the orange cap. उनको बॉलिंग उनकी कम मिलेगी तो उनका ऐसे ही लगता है.
This side also.
Thank you. Done.